Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Spiritfarer, where it's a new morning and we just welcomed a new guest to our boat. Much better. Well, aren't you feeling better? And it's much safer too. And that key, I thought that I had lost it, but it was stuck in your thick coat all this time. What a treat. As for you, Stella, I know you'll find a good use for all this extra wool. It's one of my favorite materials. I chose this exclusively for all of my blankets. My husband, of course, always thought they were scratchy. He was such a grump. Anyway, the sheep's wool will grow back very quickly, but only if it is well fed. And this one seems to have quite a large appetite. I suggest you diligently feed him. Otherwise, he might get into your garden and destroy your crops. Oh, I imagine building a sheep corral would help keep him in place. You should probably do that as soon as possible, for the good of the sheep and that of your crops. Oh, how wonderful. Incredible, Stella. Wood, plants. It's even an all-natural room for meditation. You really outdid yourselves. How well I'll be sleeping in that hanging bed. Yes, I'll be back to full health in no time at all. And maybe... Listen, I have a favor to ask of you. It's become obvious to me that I need to take better care of myself. Let the body listen to the mind. To that end, I need clarity. I need power and energy. Positive minerals are what I'm missing right now. Stones and crystals are connected to the world on an elementary level, just as the moon is dark when hidden from the sun. Living beings wither when their telluric link is severed. So, Stella, what do you say? Could you bring me some gems and minerals to fill up my cabinet? 3 of them should be enough, and it won't be for nothing, you'll see? I can teach you about all of the interesting properties of each one you bring to me. I can bring her 3 different gems, and it's no problem since I have a lot of them already. So, still not more busy work to do. My stomach is turning. Would you have anything to eat? No, it's not turning. I'll give you some popcorn. She was hugged already. Okay. Ah, the snake's feeling better now, so that she's actually playing music again. Let me activate this crop. We need carrots because they drop multiple carrots per harvest, which is good for feeding the sheep. Need to go up to the other thing, doing our busy work for the day, and then we'll give the other girl her gems. And directly harvesting here. Corn seeds again. Yeah, those also drop multiple. That's good. And also try to harvest more linen. We can't. Let's put in tea. I wanted to give the new one tea because she was in that Japanese place and it would fit. Okay, you give gems. You like gems and minerals. Different kinds. So we have citrine, opal, and the most important of all, amethyst. I'm giving you an amethyst. An amethyst! What a treat! Amethysts are healing stones, you know. Ailments, emotional issues, nightmares and other afflictions can be cured with the powers of amethyst. They're great to balance chakras as well, specifically the crown chakra. And an opal. Oh, an opal! A burning stone of passion and love, the stone of seduction which resonates with burning desires and releases inhibition, but stabilizes emotions as well. In other contexts, opals also bring about loyalty and faithfulness. And citrine. Oh, is that a piece of citrine? Did you know that citrine promoted motivation and activated creativity? I've also heard that it encourages self-expression and enhances concentration. A true mind revitalizer and emotion stabilizing stone. And with that last gem, my basic medicine cabinet is complete. And if you were to add a little table or altar to my meditation room, well, you could come and admire it at any time. In any case, I'm truly grateful for all your help. You were always, after all, a radiating presence, a beacon of light. Stella, I hadn't planned on it, but I think I have something more important to teach you. But our next class, well, we'll have to leave the boat for it. I've heard of a nice spot in Mount Toroyama, on a cliff overlooking the horizon. I think it would make for a nice classroom. I'm ready when you are. Just set sail. We are in Toroyama. Okay, she is in a very good mood. So what did you need next? Nothing. Okay. But you need something to eat. Still don't remember what I wanted to give to him. Let's give him a cup of tea. Oh boy, I just love food. Keep him coming. Next request, the oneness and the wholeness. Ah, I think we just got multiple upgrades to the same thing. Yeah. Okay, this is well fed. We don't need to herd it into the coral then. Apparently that doesn't work like I wanted it to work. Let's see about wool. Because wool fiber is the new kind of fiber that we have. Let's see if it's more difficult to loom. Doesn't seem... Oh god. That's a different speed at which it moves. This is trying to trick me. Okay, we got wool thread. And I think we don't need wool thread. We directly need fiber. So do this 9 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have a lot of wool fabric, which should be enough to upgrade her room already. Improve this place, for example, with a crystal table, which we can afford. And a Monstera deliciosa. It's a cheese plant. It's either cheese, neither cheese nor it's delicious. Trust me. And a crystal table. Fully upgrading Summer's place. I don't... Ah, it disappeared from the screen. Interesting. You wanted wool fabric, glass and limestone for framed photographs. And you also need a commemorative dish stuff for which we need aluminum, which we don't have yet. Oh, it starts in the bottom left corner. Interesting. We still don't have fire glow and nebula fabric. And Gwen's stuff is obviously completely upgraded. As is the kitchen. There was one person who wanted to talk more to me when we have a fully upgraded kitchen, but that wasn't added to any of my... any of these. Hermes hymn for traveling faster. We only need like a little amount of glimpse and a little amount of iron ingots to upgrade the table again. So we should try to wait. There's something more that we needed there. Oak planks. We have enough oak logs. I'm just not in the mood to making planks. Where do we want to go today? We are here. When the dragon found me back home, I knew I had to leave. I felt I wouldn't heal unless I left. I didn't know it then, but I needed love. And no love was to be found in this accursed place. But in my exile, I met your aunt. I had never seen anyone as joyful as Rose. Filled to the brim with uncontainable life. You remind me a lot of her, Stella. She nursed me back to health, little by little. Without her, well, the dragon would have taken me. Right there, I'm sure of it. And I never would have met you. She taught me, not as one normally teaches, but by opening my eyes to what was already within. To the rich interior life, unquashed by the dragon, unquashed by my father, to the interconnectedness of all things, to the universal love. This immense depth, well, maybe that's why I feel the need to teach you. So to the cliffside in Mount Toroyama. We're here. What a nice quaint place, and the view, well, it can't be beaten, can it? Well, this will be perfect. I see a little promontory up that cliff over there. Just go ahead, I'll meet you there. How will I do it? Huh, don't worry. I'm sure I'll manage to snake my way up. I hope it would say if we couldn't reach this yet, because there's still the glide power up that we might need for this. Because this was quite a way up, if I remember right. But we're not taking the glide, we're taking the other way. Also, we're mining when we're here. Because what we need, what we actually... Thank you, game, for not allowing me. Games sometimes forget that it's supposed to allow me to do stuff. That's copper. Come on, give me that copper. There was nothing over here. Why couldn't I double jump? I have no idea. Okay. We can't go up that shaft yet because we still have to acquire the power to do so. Eggs, please. This is problematic. This is like taking way too much of my time. Every time we have to do this. Because it takes like 5 attempts to break some of these stones. Because I don't want to wait this little bit too long that we have sometimes way too long. And I don't want that. Come on. Do the button thing! And it's already taking like 30 seconds per stone. And then she just starts waiting around doing nothing when I press the button. And that's what's sometimes pissing me off. Okay. Yeah. Ha! I haven't lost my touch, have I? I might be old, but I still have a few tricks up my sleeve, and beating younglings in a climbing race has always been a specialty of mine. But enough of this. I was mining, not climbing. But okay, but enough of this. Let's focus on the matter at hand. This lesson, as you might have guessed, will be a little bit special. Up to now we focused on the proper care of plants and crops, where now I think it's time to concentrate on the proper care of one's mind. Sunlight and music were the tools of the former, where for the latter, our tool will be the act of meditating, and that's specifically why I brought you here. See this boulder? Hasn't been consecrated for nothing. Powerful spiritual energies flow through the area. I know, it might seem strange, occult even, but just humor me. First things first, sit down next to me, just like this. Alright, your turn. Meditation, Stella, is an affair of wholeness and of oneness. A lot of novices believe wrongfully that meditating is the pursuit of an empty mind, but the mind is not empty, Stella. It is a beast, savage and untamed, violent and caring, loving and destructive, hateful, curious, sacred, scared, not sacred. A ball of frayed nerves. Much like the dragon, it cannot be controlled. It must be allowed to roam free. And now? My father also lived with this tormented creature, of a different kind perhaps. He chose to fight it, tried to muscle it down into submission, to mark it under the auspice of violence, and mostly to silence it. He thought that nothingness was the solution. But the dragon is indomitable. The fight left my father a broken man. Let your mind wander, Stella, gently, like you would a scared kitten. Let it smell the grass, let it notice the wind flowing through your hair, the heat radiating from the stone behind you, the rhythmic beating of the waves below. Let your spirit penetrate all things, not to make them yours, but to make yourself theirs. Be one and be whole, but keep being. And what did we learn by doing that? Nice little slide. That's a nice fast way off the island. I suppose we learned something by that, but now it's time to sleep already. There you are. Seems like my lesson had quite the influence. You were up there for hours. I just had to stretch my legs at some point. Oh, what are you saying? A vision? Of course. You're the Spiritfarer after all. The mystical energies of this world are bound to affect you in mysterious ways. I'm sure there are other such areas of power. If you find them, be sure to take the time to meditate. Perhaps more visions will rain upon your mind. You know, Stella, when you were up there, I tried to do some thinking. I wanted to prepare for our next lesson. There's still so much to teach, but I couldn't think. My mind was uneasy. For you, see, I too have had a vision, a gift from the universe. It's the dragon, Stella. I felt him creeping slowly towards me. I thought I had some grand purpose to accomplish before he would swallow me whole. But now I realize that the dragon hasn't crept much at all. He has kept up with me for quite a while now, and ignoring it won't do me any good. Well, let's go, shall we? So we'll go back to the dragon again. And I'll be running back up there off screen again to see whether we actually had a vision that I skipped or something. So that might be like a hinting mechanic, hinting at stuff like that one stone where they said if they stayed there long enough they would become the seagull. So maybe that would give me like a hint at swimming around an island that doesn't look like it would be useful to swim around it. Yeah, it's very useful to say that I'll do it off screen and then talk for long. Oh god, we can't even meditate again. I even tried meditating again and I didn't remember. It's morning again. Okay. We'll get past our sleep, we don't need that. And we'll leave Daffodil on the island. He came with us. Nice teleporting cat. Dong dong. Time to wake up. Wakey wakey. I suppose today or tomorrow will be the day that Summer leaves. I should really give her the thing. Wait, that sheep over there? Ah, that's the white one. Can be sheared once a day? Actually, we don't need to then. It's fat. Okay. Interesting that the wool still lies on the ground there. We'll be transforming it into fabric in a second. There's a second one up here. This is my daily busy work now. Also including shearing 2 sheep. Would like to only have 1 sheep on board, but that's too late now. Oh, Stella. You might have noticed that there's a large empty nook in my house. You know what? We should add a wardrobe. Yes, a fancy dresser for your clothes. You don't seem to have anywhere to store your own outfits. This would be a perfect opportunity. What do you think? Ah, we can build a wardrobe. Or did she by herself add the wardrobe? No, she wanted me to build it. I would have formulated that different if it was about me adding stuff and not you adding stuff. Okay, let's loom the wool. I must thank Atel for walking past the thing so that I couldn't see it. Also, oh god, that's only one. Great. It's the first time I screwed up a linen thread in a while. Okay, so stuff's ready. She's singing to the plants, which makes them grow faster, which is nice, but also means more work for me, planting more carrots. Good morning, honeybee. And more linen fiber. Planting some corn. Rose. When I was here, I didn't want to go back to my old life, to the ways of poison and hatred. Rose had reminded me of my youthful love. Unintentionally, she had unveiled my eyes. I sold everything I owned, took every dirty penny I had ever earned. I bought a plot of remote land and started anew. I listened to the hidden songs of nature. When you listen, Stella, really listen. The plants tell you all sorts of things. What they like, what they need, who they love. They call it biodynamic farming. I call it the listening to the universal chant. I carved this little nest in the middle of the woods, and when it finally responded, when the flowers and the trees and the birds started flourishing, stronger than they ever could with a touch of poison, on the day of solstice, when the hill was emerald green. Well, that's when I asked her to marry me. Okay, she married my Aunt Rose. Interesting. Yeah, she didn't introduce herself. It's just the thing like, oh, I know you, and not really talking to us. That's the place where the shrine is. Okay. Can we go there faster by using that bus stop? We'll take the same while, so let's just go over there. We wanted to get that glide ability. Don't forget to feed him. He needs fried chicken. And a house. And some food. Which... I think paella will do. And he's ripe for hugging again. Are you also ripe for hugging again? Yeah. Don't you feel better now? She is almost perfectly well. I just need to feed her her favorite food. Little one, would you happen to have anything to eat? I'm somewhat hungry. Okay. I wanted to give you tea. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I can't have such a strong stimulant. They're so disorienting. Okay, she doesn't like it. Let's give her paella then. Oh, I don't know. It seems so exotic, so different from what I know. I don't think I can eat that. Can you eat anything? Fine dining. I was getting quite hungry. Also, you're getting a hug. Why is it night? Ah, we're crossing one of those zones where we can't do a thing again. And let's do some cooking so that we don't run out of stuff. Three carrots, 3 rice. Okay, so we will arrive at the place in a second. That already is. Yeah, back there in the background. And once the door unlocks, we can go over. So, and after acquiring that glide ability, I want to go to Gwen's former place. Because, I don't know why. I forgot why. Why did I want to go to Gwen's place? I don't remember. Ah, this is also where she is. Kurogava. Remember that, Joe. You need to remember that, Joe. What are you doing here? I'm shopping for some ingredients. Maybe I'll cook something for you later. Ah. Acquire the glide ability. I don't think the glide will help me on that bouncy sunscreen thingy. Umbrella. I don't think the glide will help me there. But this directly had a glide thingy. Going up and turning right. Hello you. I never want to go back home. Being here is sublime. If you want to stay at my place, you're more than welcome. Here's my key. If the door stays jammed, you just have to give it a good tug. It always gets stuck. I want to enjoy this view forever. Key for a house in Furugawa. Ah, that's it. So one of those houses was locked, and it's not locked anymore. So we'll have to try every single house. Whoop. That was open before. That was open before. This is now unlocked. Okay, that's not her house. Linseed and a large glim bottle. Okay. Large glim bottle is Y. Is the button that we'll have to take. This one. Okay. Forogava. Remember the place to return to it. So I wanted to go to Gwen's place because we're supposed to speak to that guy who was opening his own shed. Because I think the map called out that it's a blueprint chest there. So I definitely want to go there. Also, what does the wardrobe cost? Didn't even look at that. The wardrobe will need more linen fabric. 3 more linen fabric. Okay, let's do that now. We get a letter from Albert. Special giveaway. We are running a special promotion. Enclosed is a new type of building, all part of your new Funtucular series and air draft service. I hope you enjoy your time soaring through the air. Ah, we unlocked the glide, and that's this. This is why we can place that propeller for floating around on the ground on our own ship, which makes perfect sense. Ah, we got a ring and other stuff. Don't really care too much what it is. It all gets sold anyway. Everything but the linseed. Watering the cat. Okay, everything gets sold but the empty bottles. Are you hungry? Yep, so you get 1 corn. Okay, linen fabric. Wait a second, let's move towards where I want to move. Where did I want to move? I wanted to go over there to Villa Maggiore. So let's go to the bus stop. So we can reach it today in today's episode. 3 more linen. Do these 3. It's interesting how it doesn't let you click with the X button as fast as you want. Thus sometimes missing one if you click 3 times deliberately. It sometimes does only take 2. Ah, food's ready up there. And got our grain salad. With rice? Nah. So we want to travel to over there. That's Villa Maggiore, isn't it? I'm certain of it. Please be Villa Maggiore, nothing else. Yep, we got another blueprint chest and another rare chest, interestingly. Did the rare chest respawn? Because we got 2 chests already on that island, and it says it has only 3 chests. Yeah, sometimes I don't know how that works. Let's put that wardrobe together. Improve that place and put in a wardrobe. Wondrous. Let's talk to her before she goes to sleep. You're spoiling me, Stella. What an incredible piece of furniture. It livens the room so much. Yes, much cozier now, and filled to the brim with clothes and accessories too. You don't know how happy that makes me. Well, what are you waiting for? Jump out of these old dirty clothes? Pick something with a jazz to it. Full outfit. That's a classic outfit. Fur? Can take other fur colors. Okay. Okay, I like the shoe color better than the original one. Everything else can stay the same. Interesting choice. Well, it certainly is a modern choice. Very youthful. But what about something more classic? I think there was a nice Periwinkle outfit in the bottom drawer. Tied on. A Periwinkle outfit. Okay, that looks fine. Fantastic. Oh, sweetie, isn't that much better? Why, you look so adorable, I could just eat you up. And there's plenty of more for you to try on. Don't be shy, come over anytime. Always love doing these little fashion shows with my granddaughter. Oh, what is it? You found an envelope in the bottom of the drawer? How peculiar. Well, don't make me wait. Open it. What is it, you say? Pictures and letters? Oh, those are mine. How did they ever end up here? What a mystery. Look, there's my husband's handwriting. Oh, it's messy, all right. He never was a delicate man, but quite handy and so very loving. Oh, and would you look at that, my backyard. See all the trees? Sweet Eugene planted a tree for every one of our children. And then our grandchildren. We grew apples, cherries, pears. I remember my granddaughter playing in her mother's apple tree. Such sweet memories. Oh, look at me rambling again. Go ahead, sweetheart, I won't hold you back any longer. Yeah, I want to do stuff still in my episode. Thank you. I think we're starting to get people ready to complete their quests. The next already. Aha! Small shite. I've cracked it. The door's finally open. I can rest easy knowing I have a place to well rest. This riches to rags story has really shaken my core. I just wanted to be a rich person, but no, faith has stepped in. My new life is more precious to me. I will harvest this land. I will be victorious and reign supreme on these veggies. I am the gardener of my own life. You cracked the door and then it didn't work. We can get a garden upgrade. A garden upgrade. That's important. Also, we should place that orchard as soon as possible. We need to look in our blueprint station. First garden upgrade. Garden is the lower one. Nebula fabric. Great. Air draft. These are okay. Yeah, nobody needs the air draft. What did this cost? Maple planks. We had a field already. Why is the field down here now? What? Sheep carrel, orchard, and windmill were the new ones. So we need aluminum for that, enable a thread for that. Okay, we can't. So the only thing we want to build is this for maple planks. Okay, do we have logs in our inventory? No, we only have oak logs, not maple logs. Okay. Good. So, we're ready to go to sleep and to continue our journey tomorrow. It seems to have enough glims, but not enough oak planks to get the next blueprint table. No, that's travel faster. That's a great one. That's a great one. I'll take that. And fishing trip. Give him some fried chicken. Build an orchard for Alice. Oh, Alice wants an orchard. Talk to the cowardly CEO. That's what I wanted to try next with the glide. And then we're supposed to travel to Susan's museum. So that's what we're trying at the beginning of the next episode. And then we'll go to some place that has maple logs. But first we're gonna go back to the strike location. Okay, have a nice day. See you tomorrow with some strike breaking. Or the other way around. I have no idea. Let's talk to the CEO tomorrow. Have a nice day.